100. WA6AJ, WA6AJ, A6S.
A6S, WA6AJ.
You're off frequency. I had to push my button. I talked to Ralph. I had to be quite a bit up in frequency there. Anyway, I checked in with him. K6 or A6AJ, A6S.
So you went down at 090?
10 Roger 4.
You what I tell you?
What'd you tell me?
He's either earlier or later.
I was on real late, about 10 minutes after.
No, I'm saying that he doesn't. He says 745 to the north on his email.
Yeah, he must have had his antenna pointed this way. He said he was rotating his antenna after I talked to him there. So, anyway, what's happening?
Okay, well I ain't gonna chase him then if he's rotating. Your helicopters on the air?
No, I just put last night put the labels on the back, and I just got the connectors today, or last night or something, to make the jumper for the RF output, the right angle connectors. Haven't had any ambition to put the connectors on. I poured some concrete in the hole last night for that AC outlet and the water faucet out by Mary's stuff, and that about did me in.
What'd you pour concrete for?
The post that's got the AC outlet mounted on it and a water faucet.
Okay. Dug the hole.
Well, I hear BQ in there. I believe it's him anyway. It sounded like it. Let's see, I am pointed due north. It probably is. Richard KD6 Bravo Queen. KD6BQ, KD6BQ. A6S. I'm copying your CW. Copying your CW there. KD6BQ. AA6S. Over. He didn't come back.
I'm bringing my antenna around to the north.
Roger, you've got a better shot.
I hear him in the noise.
Yeah, he came up there for a second. KD6BQ, KD6BQ. A6S, over. I get a few characters and then it's gone. I'm like,
let me see, Watso Valley. Yeah, he's due north.
that's what I pointed. Due north.
Too early.
He needs more power. I think he's only got 30 watts.
I head to the dentist tomorrow. Yeah, I got to get a tooth fixed.
I can work on it for you. Cheaper.
You don't do any, you're lousy at dental work.
No, I got plenty of drills and Dremel tools and all that stuff. Do the same thing.
Yeah, torture.
I don't have any painkiller though, so you gotta bear with it.
That's okay. I'll go to my standby.
Yeah, be that way.
Have you talked to Jerry lately?
To Jerry? No. Not since I took him out to lunch. And later that day when I got home, he called me. That was a week ago.
I caught 4 more squirrels today sometime.
Murderer?
That's right. They're not dead yet. I went out there late this afternoon to see if I had anything, and boy, they were pissed off.
I bet they were. How about the buzzards? They happy?
No, I don't let the turkey vultures get them anymore. I either let them die in the heat or drown them now. I'll probably drown them tomorrow.
Yeah, don't let them die with no water. Just put them out of their misery.
Well, they got plenty of food.
Do they?
Oh, yeah, it's how you get them in there.
Yeah, but they don't have any water.
Well, there's a little moisture in the food.
I'll take your word for it.
Hey, they were starting their 4th digging after I filled it up 3 times right around my post out there where the water and the electrical come up.
They're probably eating the bottom of the post off.
No, I read up on it. They can eat through PVC pipe, so I moved the cage over there to get some suckers.
Yeah, you'll always have water coming out of the ground.
I'm more worried about them getting into that DC run.
DC? AC, you mean?
AC. The DC.
What DC?
The solar panels.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean over there. Okay. I thought you were talking about your pump.
No, these guys, I read up on them. They can chew. They got really sharp teeth.
Yeah, they like the flavor of PVC pipe.
Well, I don't mind fixing a water line, but pulling new wire ain't something I want to do.
Yeah, because it ain't cheap. They're going to have to do a lot of chewing to get through that big coax.
Oh, I ain't even worried about that.
Good evening, guys.
Hello, Mikey, AA6S800.
Hello, Mike. WA6AAJ727.
Yeah, I got you both.
Check Ralph in, Mikey.
What's that?
Check Ralph in. I worked him.
Okay, I'll put Ralph down, number 3. Did you ask him where he was in the contest? I never heard him one time.
The only one, I had a friend brought his Macintosh preamp over I had to work on, and earlier in the afternoon I worked John on a couple of bands, and that was about it.
No, I'm not talking about you. I know you were missing. I didn't hear Ralph. We called and called on all the bands all over and over and over and over again and never got anybody. I worked for 3 or 4 stations in L.A., but all in the last 10 minutes. Over.
I heard somebody say about an early check-in. Who was that? Papa Echo checking in.
Okay, I can't hear him at the moment. That's strange. Good evening, Mike. I'm sorry, not hearing you at all at the moment.
He's not hearing you, Mike, but you're checked in.
Okay, and I can turn whenever you're ready. We'll go over to 90 degrees and see if we can. I didn't work QUI. I know he was on a little bit in the contest, but no matter what we did, we missed him, and we didn't catch him on Saturday night. He wasn't there. Or if he was, we didn't time it right. Anyway, I never worked him, but we did work Eric and Charlie Mike 95 on a couple of bands, so that was better than nothing. Anyway, I'm sorry I didn't work QUI, but we'll look for him tonight.
Yeah, I'll head my antenna over that direction. And it's heading around, so I'll be passing you right now, Mikey. A6S rotating.
Roger.
W6QUI, 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 right there, W6QUI, AA6S, you're around, seems you're there, what's happening? Anyway, W6QUI, Ron, are you there, AA6S? Way back, and you're still pin over 9. W6QUI, AA6S. Very disappointed in the contest. Nobody over there wanted to start my 95 for the contest. Two different bands, because I had a friend show up with his Macintosh C28 preamp I had to check, and after I got doing that, I was about burned out. But they said they were on trying to find you. I guess there just wasn't any propagation. Other than that, I don't know. Mikey's got his antenna headed and then wherever he's worked you from, so put your antenna towards him, wherever that is. Yeah, we'll see if you guys can get together. Are you ready to copy and see if you can hear him on Mikey? K6MYC, AA6S, over.
I'm ready for him, but I've been hearing him, but he's not very readable. But he has to peak on me here. I'm pointed at about 129, but I'll go down to 90. I'm going to make a transmission the whole time and call it out. I'm at 129, now going down to 119. Down to 110, and down to 90, 91, 90. Whoops, that's too far. I went to 80. Let me go back up here. There we are. There is 90. That used to be the best place. W6QUI, K6MYC, over.
W6QUI, A6S. He's got his antenna where you normally are. He went back and forth. Point your antenna where you hear him and give him a longer call there, Ron, and we'll see what happens. W6QUI, AA6S, over. Yeah, it's still pointed in right now. I just looked at this. So I'm at that hitting here. A6MYC, A6MYC.
Okay. W6QUI, K6MYC. You're about readability 3. Readability 3 at 90 degrees. So if you see if you can peak on me, try and peak on me and see if you can get a peak on me in this direction. W6QUI, K6MYC, over.
You making anything out from him, Ron?
He's worse now wherever he is.
Basically hearing nothing, Mikey, so I'm going to head over to Tom before I get out of here. Maybe Mike and I can work Tom there. He's probably on there. Anyway, we'll see if we can get KW6S, Ron. Good hearing you, and we have to get you 4 antennas and a kilowatt there. W6QUI, A6S, over, Ron.
KW6S, K6MYC. Everybody's disappeared for me, Mike, WA6AAJ. What's going on?
6S, KW6S.
Bill's trying to call Tom.
A6S, A6S. You're on, Tom. Over.
Not hearing Tom either.
KW6S, K6MYC, DM07, over, Tom.
Turn your radio on. KW6S, KW6S, KW6S. Maybe somebody had a better offer, a T-bone steak or something. KW6S, AA6S, over.
Well, I think we're too quick for him. We didn't hardly get any other check-ins around the area either. I haven't heard Aaron tonight. I haven't heard Rob. I haven't heard N6BYH. I haven't heard KC5DTU. Missing a whole bunch of people up here. K6MYC Bozo Net. Oh boy, you're down there, but you're watery. I'm pointed over to the Bay Area. We got your 712 Curie. Stand by a second. Okay, 712 was checked in. Missed you over the weekend, Curie, and I didn't get any phone calls, so I assume you had all kinds of things going on, over. Yeah, you're very watery. Where are you pointing? Yeah, you're very watery to me. It must not be right. Yeah, give me a little more chatter. I'm trying to find a spot where you're above the noise. Give me a little more chatter. Okay, I'm not sure I understand. What's GPS got to do with your antenna position?
Well, I'm pointing what I normally point when I talk to you, so there shouldn't be any problem. It's just oh boy. Hang on a second, I'll tell you there.
You're on the right frequency. It's just that you're not giving me any signal here. It's just very normal, non-normal. I've never heard you so weak, and you never flutter like you're doing. Oh, now you're off frequency. Way off frequency. Let me give you some more chatter. Tune on my signal. I think I'm on the right frequency here. Tune on my frequency, over.
Okay, this should be better, right?
Yeah, that's fine, but it doesn't have anything to do with your pointing direction, over.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. The GPS lock unit for locking the frequency, I'm having trouble with that.
Oh, well, you're on the right frequency as much as I can tell, over.
Yeah,
sounds good here in Visalia. Sounds good in Visalia, Gary. AA6S.
That was a perfect double, Bill.
Perfect double. I say you sound good in Visalia, Gary.
Yeah, that's right now, Bill, but it seems the longer this unit is on, that's when it starts getting watery there. It's that mod that Aaron did.
Turn your air conditioner on. Maybe you don't like the heat.
I believe you're right. And it is warm in here.
Yeah, that'll make a difference.
Roger.
Sounding good now, WA6AJ, Curry.
Yeah, Roger. I unplugged the unit and plugged it back in, Mike, and that's when it's, but after it's been on for a little bit, that's when I start getting a distortion.
Gotcha. Yeah, there's some internal settings in there, but if it's a heat thing, I don't think that'll help.
Yeah, Roger. Well, I don't have the air on, and that could, like Bill said, that could make a difference.
Okay, well, I'm copying you, Kerry. We got you checked in anyway, and I'm now pointed back over to Santa Cruz. But what I'm telling you is it doesn't have anything to do with your frequency. It's just that you're so weak. Your signal is way down from normal, like you don't have the right antenna hooked up or something. You're on the wrong antenna, or it's not pointed right, one or the other.
Roger, Mike. Well, I'm pointing to where I normally point with you in the same antenna. So I think Bill is on to the problem. Right now, I'm locked, and it seems to be holding.
You're loud and clear in Visalia. You're over S9. You're over a 9 here, Kerry.
Okay, thanks, Bill. And good evening to you and Mike both. Okay, well, it seems to be holding right now, but I need to get some airflow in here.
Yeah, Roger. But you're fine here, so probably just some kind of a weird inversion layer.
K6MYC, KW6S.
KW6S, K6MYC. We're all here waiting for you. KW6S, 610. Go ahead, Tom, and Mike is here, and Bill is here. Over.
Well, very good there, Mike. I'm glad I'm making it. I don't have the LNA, and I was just checking, and sure enough, It's switching in, but it's bad. So, but I do have a fairly reasonably good copy on you here tonight. So conditions must be in good shape. K6MYC, KW6S.
Yeah, no, you're doing fine. And you might, just while you're pointing this direction, pick up Mike, WA6AAJ, and then you can swing down and get Bill there. WA6AAJ, go ahead, Mike, K6MYC.
KW6S, WA6AAJ, good evening, Tom.
WA6AAJ, KW6S. Yeah, doing pretty good here tonight, which kind of surprised me. I thought I'd strike out without the preamp up on the tower, but doing okay. WA6AAJ, KW6S.
Roger. Yeah, well, with my preamp, you're knocking 10 over, so strong signal, over.
Yeah, you're almost an S1. So, without the preamp, I think that one night you were about 10 over 9 here, so there's a pretty big difference. I appreciate the calls or the contacts in the contest, so that was fun. WA6AAJ, KW6S.
Roger, Tom, no problem. Yeah, the preamp kind of helps out. If I turn mine off, I'm kind of in the same boat. Okay, I'll turn it, Bill, AA6S, give Tom a call.
Yeah, Roger. I can hear him, but he's not super strong like normal. KW6S, KW6S. I'm copying you, Tom, but when you rotate your antenna, it's going to make a big difference. Anyway, KW6S. Good evening. Hope everything is going for you. You're a lot cooler there than we are. This place is hotter than you know what. KW6S, AA6S. And don't forget, we got I and Mike got to figure out someday we can fly 75 meters at night there. KW6S, AA6S, over.
Yeah, I'll have to kind of plan an evening for that here soon. Yeah, that'll be fun. Like I said, I really would like to catch up on some of your projects there. AA6S, KW6S.
You doubled most of it, Bill.
Yeah, I had to bring my antenna back a little bit. I wasn't right on you, Tom. You're real strong now, unless it was some weird fade. I had to move it about 5 degrees. These things are super directional when the signal's not real high. KW6S, you copy me okay, Tom? Go ahead, over.
Yeah, you're a little stronger than you were, but you've got a little warble on you, but that's fine. Yeah, kids, we'll have to figure a time for 75. I guess 75 would be the best. My dad and I used to work back and forth on 40 and 160, but I don't know why we never tried 80 meters. That's just one of those puzzles, I guess. AA6S, KW6S.
Yeah, KW6S, AA6S. Yeah, at 80 meters, I think it'd be the best. We're too close for 40. The eastern stuff comes in so loud at night that take everything out. That 80 meters ought to be pretty good. I'll let you get back to him. Yeah, you're a little bit of QSB. At one time, I've got my RF gain backed off, and you were up in the red. So moving the antenna made a big difference. And not much of a warble on yours, maybe a little bit, but you're real coming in like gangbusters. KW6S, AA6S, back to you, Tom. Over.
That's very good, Bill. Yeah, I'll turn it up to back up to Mike and move on with the net. I've got another preamp on the bench and ready to go up and do a swap, so I'm hoping to get that done before next week. You guys won't know the difference, but I will. AA6S, KW6S.
73, Tom. 73s. Yeah, I got to replace my preamp because I'm using the one down below. I got the new one sitting here, but the Release it. KW6S to A6S. Over.
Yeah, it really makes a difference, but I'll have to get that going here soon. A6S, KW6S, and back to K6NYC.
Okay, very good. And we copy you when you're pointed down toward Bill, but you get weaker, of course, so you should bring it back up this way. All right. Very good, Tom. I'll let you go, and good luck with the preamp. Hopefully you'll get somebody to go up there and help you put it up there over this next week there. Take care, and we'll go on up into the Bay Area, and hopefully we can get a few stations there. Thanks for the contest contacts. Appreciate it. KW6 Sugar, K6MYC 73.
Yeah, I'm getting you quite a ways off the heading tonight for some reason, Mike, and kind of struggling here, but actually kind of happy I can make the contacts without the preamp. K6MYC, KW6S.
Okay, yeah, you're coming in nicely here. I'm clear up into the Bay Area, and you're still pounding in here. 7-3 for now, Tom. KW6S, K6MYC, and I heard a caller in here. Who was the check-in? Over.
K6MYC, WB6J, 971.
Okay, I hear two of you. 971, I got you, Dave. K6 VBG. Got your 971 here. Let's get you written in here. 971. I think I also heard Jim, WB6JNN. Are you in there, Jim?
Yeah, that's me. WB6JNN.
Okay, and somebody else in there with you with a 9. I don't know who that would be. Anyway, good evening, Jim. Hang on just we'll find out who this other one is. I've got 285 in here. Good evening. Who was the other station that called a minute ago? Go ahead.
WA6 Juliet Kilowatt November, Kevin and Gilroy.
Oh, boy, long time no hear. WA6JKN. Gilroy. I can't remember your number, Kevin, but maybe you can give me your Bozo number there. WA6JKN, or is it W6JKN? Gilroy. K6MYC. What you been up to?
I was medical problems.
I lost you, Kevin. I heard you say you had a problem, and then you just faded away. I don't know where you all went. Maybe you turned it back, maybe you didn't, but there's some QSB. WA6JKN, K6MYC. I need your Bozo number, over. 58. Are you not hearing me well? Kevin, are you having trouble copying me?
QSL.
Now give me your Bozo number again. You're very weak. Are you having trouble copying me, Kevin? Is that what your problem is, over?
1058, 1058, over.
Okay, I'm getting two numbers. I'm getting 5810. That's not right. So it's got to be 5858, right?
1058. 1058.
Okay, that's what I thought. I had something wrong. 1058, 1058, 1058. Got it. I kept hearing 10, but it was you were running it together, and I couldn't tell whether it was at the beginning or the end. Anyway, are you pointed in my direction? Because you're way down from your normal signal over here, over.
Normal signal
153. Okay.
QSL, it's 1053. I made a mistake.
No problem, no problem. I have a pen. I can cross it out. What I was asking you is if everything's okay there, and what have you been up to? We haven't heard you for a long time here, over.
It's a long story. I came down with medical issues, and between treatment and everything, I'm okay now. They diagnosed me with lung cancer over a year ago, and it turned out to be something else, but it's all okay now. It's been a long haul.
Yeah, sounds like a long road to recovery, but it sounds like you're better, and I'm glad to hear that it was not the big C. The XYL passed away here because of lung cancer, so glad to know that you didn't have that. But that whatever else it was, it's funny that they would misdiagnose it like that. Anyway, great to have you back, and hopefully the signals will get better. I don't remember you being this weak. I never thought I had so much trouble with you here. I've got the preamp and everything working, and I've gone back and forth on the signal, and I know I'm peaked on you. So I'm not sure. But anyway, good to have you, and hopefully we'll hear you on this band and many others there, Kevin. Is it WA6JKN or W6? I can't remember what the prefix is. WA6JKN, Gilroy, K6MYC.
WA6, Whiskey Alpha 6, and I'm running 8 watts. 8 watts into a Yankee.
Oh, 8 watts. Okay, well, that's probably why you're weaker than... I'm running 600 here. You should be hearing me okay.
Yeah, I copy you fine. You're good to S7.
Okay, very good, very good. I'll let you go. Thanks very much for coming back in here. Great to hear you with the 8 watts, sir. 7-3 for now. WA6JKN, K6MYC. Thanks for standing by there, Jim, if you're still there. W6, WB6JNN, take 1, K6MYC.
WW6JNN, Willie Baker 6, Juliet, November. Yeah, I'm still here. And WFC was in here earlier. I don't know if he was hearing you, though, because he didn't respond to you. But anyway, good signal. And yeah, the earlier thing that was going on there, somebody was losing his... It was motorboating is what I was hearing here, and that's what, it just was unlocking, I think, and that was making it wobble and warp and everything else. So that's something that happens when you don't have a good firm lock to something. WB6JNN.
Was that recently or just about 10 minutes ago, Jim?
Oh, I don't know who it was. I didn't catch the call sign of the guy, but he definitely had a problem with it. Like you said, it was warming up, I think, and then it locks up.
Well, that's my point. I wanted to know when it was that you heard him. That was KC5DTU, who you do not normally hear. KC5DTU is in South Clovis, South Fresno County, South Clovis, and it would be unusual for you to hear him. He was weak for me, which means maybe he had the antenna pointed wrong, which I thought that was the case, because he was very weak for me, but obviously he was getting to you. That's KC5DTU, Kerry, Charlie, Alpha Romeo, Echo Yankee, Kerry, Jim. So you were hearing South Clovis, over?
Yeah, that's who I was hearing. That's who you were saying, Kerry, and I didn't know a Kerry. So, well, I get Ken pretty well here. So, I don't know how much power is he running.
Well, he's running 10 watts to a half of a 23CM22. It's a 23CM13. Over.
Oh, sounds like a pretty good pass, then. He was varying in signal strength, too. He got down to the noise level, but he was mainly around, I'd say 5, he was 5, Q5, but weak. So,
that's good news. He'll be excited to hear that you were hearing him clear up there in East Fresno. I mean, in East San Jose. That's outstanding. I think that's probably the first time you've ever heard Kerry, but it may be because he wasn't pointed on me. He may have been pointed more for you, and that's kind of what it sounded like here. The antenna wasn't pointed right. Anyway, good deal. Good to hear you. Let's see if Fred is in here. Fred, are you in here? KD6S. Okay, over.
Hi, good evening, Mike. I don't know if you can hear me. Not very strong, Mike. Not very strong, but I do hear you in there. Over, over.
No, you're good, Coffee. But you didn't give me a chance to peek on you. You're usually a little bit back, more to the west from Jim by a little bit. But let me see if I can get a peek on you. But no, you're Q5, Fred. Over.
Okay, I wouldn't change I wouldn't turn the rotor. Leave it where it's at because you're coming in now F7. So now you're good. So leave it right there. That's pretty good for me anyway. Yeah, it's cooling off over here. It was warm today, and now the breeze is coming in. I don't know if the fog will be in here, but it should come in soon. Back to you, Mike.
Okay. Well, it was the typical same temperature we've had for 4 or 5 days in a row now, about 100. Might have been 102. Downtown Fresno was 99, but I think it was hotter here. It felt warmer than 100 here. And I spent, for the third day in a row, I spent the late afternoon in the pool for about 45 minutes. That sure feels good. Over.
Yeah, that swimming pool makes it. It's great to have that. That's really great. Hey, I did hear that station you were talking about. I heard that motorboating up here. I was wondering what that was. I couldn't understand what that sound was. It was very weak. It was maybe 5-10 minutes ago or so. I heard this motorboating signal. I didn't know what it was, and so I thought, well, and it went away. So I just ignored it.
Yeah, well, that's Curie. And again, just 10 watts and a 23 CM13, half of a 23 CM22. I made that antenna. I had a bunch of spare parts, and I made about 5 of them. What the hell is this called up there? K2D, no, that isn't right. KD2, oh, for heaven's sake, up there in Los Altos. He's got one. K6 Uniform Sugar has one. K6 MTS up here in Prather has one, and Kerry's got the other one. So there's 4 or 5 of them kicking around. They seem to work very, very well for a little antenna. It's only about 30 inches long. So I'm surprised that Kerry will be excited to know that he was heard in the Bay Area. And it also indicates to me that he had it pointed wrong, because he was very fluttery and weak for me, which is very unusual. Okay, well, great to hear you, Fred. Thanks for the contacts in the contest, too. KD6SOK, K6MYC.
K6BBG, that's such a small antenna. That's very impressive. All right, Mike, I'll let you go. KD6SOK, sub-3.
Okay, don't run away. What did you say, Dave? K6BDG, go ahead.
I said K6BBG has one also.
Oh, you have one. Okay, that's the 5th one. I couldn't remember who had the 5th one. So the K6BBG and Coarse Gold, but he's kind of buried in the hills there. So you guys aren't hearing him, and he's probably pointed down toward me. But he has one of the 23 CM22s that I made way back when 9700s first came out. Over. Anyway, there's 5 of them kicking around. They do work, that's for sure. I'm pleased with the performance with the darn things. All right. Thank you for that, Dave. Let me see. I've got KB6 Whiskey Foxtrot Charlie. I think that's who you said was in here earlier, Jim. WB6JNN, but I probably wasn't pointed far enough up north to hear him. I've got him listed in, so he's checked in, but hopefully I'll hear him directly. Let me see if I can hear anybody else in the Bay Area. Bay Area Bozo Net check-ins, please. K6MYC.
Right now, WFC.
Kilo 6 Whiskey India Sugar.
You and he were doubling there.
With who?
KB6 WFC.
Okay. I hear 3 people talking right now, so let's see. KB6 Whiskey Foxtrot Charlie. Go ahead, Mike.
Go ahead, Mike. Go ahead.
7.5, we've got you, but I had to turn way up north to get you. But we've got you, Mike. Sorry, I missed you earlier. You must have had one of those band peaks when I was pointed in the wrong direction there. Anyway, good to hear you. Sorry we missed you. Very sorry we missed you in the contest there. KB6 Whiskey Foxtrot Charlie, K6 MYC, over.
And no response.
Yeah, you're real strong up here too. We got 2 paths tonight, Jim. WB6JNN, you're very strong.
Right now you're S9, so yeah, that's strong. Oh, by the way, I missed last night because my daughter wanted to take a walk, so I didn't notice what time it was.
Oh, okay, on 222, you mean?
Yeah, last night.
Yeah, well, that's okay. That stuff is always takes priority, Jim, so don't feel bad. We missed you, but we somehow got along without you. Hi. WB6JNN in the group, K6MYC. I'm looking for W6PQL. Where's Jim?
He's up talking.
KO6IQR.
Him on site.
Kilo 6 Whiskey India Sugar.
I hear K6WIS, and I hear KO6IQR. 637 on the bounce path. And I hear 1189. Good evening, Mario. Hang on a second, Mario. Let me get Paul in here from Placerville. K6 Whiskey India Charlie. Are you by yourself tonight, Paul? Over.
Yeah, hi. Good evening, Mike. Good signal bounce path from the Bay Area tonight. 5x3, sometimes speaking S4 here. And
Okay, well, you didn't give me long enough to get a peek on you. Are you by yourself? Any other check-ins tonight, Paul? Over.
Just myself, Mike, over. And you were speaking about an S4, so your current antenna heading is pretty good for me, over.
Okay, just yourself. But for some reason I missed. I didn't understand what you said after what you said, just yourself. What else did you say?
I said this is a good antenna heading for me, over.
Yeah, I'm not getting it for some reason. I can't understand what you're trying to tell me. Maybe somebody else is copying better. Can anybody relay what Paul's saying? Well, I'll try it one more time, Paul. I'll see if I can get it. Maybe you can phrase it differently.
Okay, Mike, K6MYC, this is K6WIS. I say we have a good propagation path, and you've got the right heading, and I've got the right heading, over.
Yeah, no, I got a good signal on you now. I picked up on you a little bit, so we got a good signal. All right, very good. I'm still missing Jim, W6PQL. I wonder where he is. Anybody here, Jim, W6PQL?
Yeah, I'm here. I just got back from being up frequency. We got 52 in there also. K6MYC W6P.
Oh, very good. 52 and 1296. Wonderful. We got quite a group in here. We got over 20, I know already, so we're doing good. Thank you very much, Jim. And also thank you for getting 52 and all of your help during the contest weekend there. We got almost everybody in the Bay Area this evening. Fred was in here, Jim, DNN. The only thing missing was KB6BA, but I don't think he's home. So everybody else, I got Whiskey Foxtrot Charlie 775, and so I think we're doing pretty good here this evening. Thanks much, Jim. You take it, and if you're hearing anybody else, let's get them in here, and then I'll go over and get in 6RO. W6PQL in the group, K6MYC.
Okay, yeah, lots of deep fades. The same thing was true going down the coast to Santa Barbara. We had a real good signal for it. Same thing's happening on our path. 73s. We'll see you later. K6MYC W6PQL.
Well, most of the deep fades are because I had you on the edge of the pattern here, over.
Well, yeah, I think you're fading also. You were about S9 a minute ago, and now you're about S4. So same thing is happening. We had deep fades going down to Santa Barbara also.
Yeah, there is a lot of QSB, but actually it was interesting. One of the guys in South Clovis here with a 10 watts and one of the 23 CM 13 element Yagis was heard by Fred and by Jim, WB6JNN. He was heard all the way from Clovis tonight, so we've got some weird propagation going. Over.
Okay, well, weird is better than nothing, huh?
I'll say. Okay, do we have anybody else before we go get N6RO? K6MYC, QRZ for check-ins. Over.
711, K6MI.
Okay, good evening, John. 711, you're home. I see you've made it back home. Okay, and maybe you can give us a rundown later on your sojourn down that way. I know you had a refrigerator failure and some other problems, so we never did do 902. Nobody even talked about 902, and I didn't get ready either because of Frank's problems here, but maybe we'll get it next time out. It's on the roof. It just isn't hooked up to anything. The radio and the transverter is all sitting there almost ready to turn on, and so I could have gotten on, but we didn't have a feed line connecting to the antenna. K6MI, K6MYC.
Not to worry. It was very exciting, a big adventure, all sorts of things done. The score wasn't so big, still fun, and I ended up without 902. I had 927, but 902 didn't work. So there's things to work on. K6MI, catch you later.
Yeah, it's very distorted at the moment. I'm having a little difficulty. I heard you mention 902, and you got a little work to do there. You said 902, 907. I don't know what that means.
We had 927, but did not have 902.
Well, what is 927? Is that an FM frequency?
Roger, roger.
Oh, I see. Okay. So 902 is the sideband number, and 927 is the other one. Yeah. All righty. Well, anyway, good to hear you here, but it's very, very... probably got RF in the feed line or something there, over.
Okay, well, I'll check it out. I'm pointed right at you. K6MI.
Yeah, maybe if Aaron gets on here later, he can help you with it. Okay. Anybody else in the Bay Area before I go to N6RO? Go ahead. Okay, nothing heard there. Let me go on up to N6RO, N6 Romeo Oscar, K6MYC. N6RO, K6MYC.
K6MYC, N6RO, Bozo 835. Didn't check the temperature yet, but it was about 80, I guess. Hector is just finished replacing the tornado tuner on the dipole, but it's something is still wrong. Anyway, that's about all I have. I'm going to have dinner real late. It's going to be chicken liver and onions and bok choy and 6RO.
Okay. Did you say you got the 80-meter dipole tuning unit back? Is that what you were talking about, 80 meters?
Yeah. Hector replaced it. We bought a new one, and he replaced that. Right now I'm trying to calibrate it and see where it actually is.
Oh, okay. It's functioning, it's just not calibrated, is that it?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm right in the middle of it.
Yeah, okay. It sounds like you really cooled off. Maybe we'll cool off a little bit tomorrow. It was still 100 here today.
Oh, that's too hot.
Well, not if you're in the pool.
Once in a while I think I want a pool, but not really. The maintenance.
Oh, well, maintenance, if you have a pool set up right, isn't much. It's almost nothing. Very, very minimal maintenance part of a pool. Keep the chemicals in there and a little sweeping here and there. But, nobody works on my pool. A couple of, Frank comes by and pushes the leaves around a little bit that are in the bottom, and they disappear into the system. And we empty the filter bag that's in the pool sweep every 3 or 4 days, and take the leaves and the pine needles out of that, and that's about it. It takes all of about 10 minutes. Not a big deal. So the maintenance is really minimal, but it can be a handful if you don't know what you're doing and you don't have a good setup. Anyway, yeah, you don't typically need it up there. You run just a little cooler than we do here. Good evening for now. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow, of course, and hopefully you'll have the bugs out of that 80-meter thing. Gen 6RO, thanks for all the effort in the contest. Too bad we didn't have you on 222, but I'm sure you'll sort that one out. K6MYC.
Yeah, I'm going to order a new transverter from Q5 because the old Eldercraft was 25 years old and flaky, and it's way off frequency, and I'm just going to buy a new one.
Yeah. Okay. Well, don't throw the other one away. Maybe we can get it down here and get it repaired and get it in the hands of somebody that can milk it along.
Yeah, right.
Ken WA60YB would take it and regurgitate it, perhaps.
Yeah, we'll make good use of it.
Yeah, we could also put it into beacon service
here and continue checking out this tornado.
I double with you a little bit. I didn't get the part about the tornado.
I need to continue working on it. Hey, now.
I'm sorry, who's working on what?
I need to work on the tornado tuning right now.
Well, go ahead and do it. I know what, I didn't know what you were talking about. I didn't know it was called a tornado, the 80-meter thing. Okay, 7-3, see you tomorrow, K6MYC.
Yeah, I'll give you.
Okay, KJ6KFB. KJ6KFB, if you're there, Darren. KJ6KFB, K6MYC, calling and listening. Okay. Well, by golly, I've got you here. Looks like somewhere right around in here. KJ6KFB, I got a partial call sign. Why don't you whip me with your Bozo number a couple of times? But I've got you checked in. Go ahead. Okay, well, I heard you come back, and I heard the part of the call, the part of the Bozo number. Give me your Bozo number about 3 more times, just for fun. 3 more times with the Bozo number. Over. Over. I got 2 out of 3. I got the first 2 all okay, and half of the third one, not bad. Well, pretty decent conditions tonight, Darren. Thank you very much for being there. Sorry we didn't make it with you in the contest, but nice to have you in here tonight. Thanks much, and of course we'll see you tomorrow. KJ6KFB, K6MYC, going up toward John. Okay, John, let's try this. This should be pretty close. KR6MR, K6MYC, KR6MR, K6MYC, over. Got your 759. Almost a solid copy. And I picked up on you. I think I'm pretty close to the peak here, and quite a good signal. Quite a good signal tonight, John. So conditions are pretty good in all directions. We've had some very, very nice signals from everybody tonight. So can't complain. But thanks for your effort in the contest. Sorry we didn't do the contest conditions weren't as good as we thought. We probably ought to do 1296 earlier. Probably ought to do 1296 first and then go to 220 and 432. But we'll live and learn. Hi. 7-3, John, and we'll see you tomorrow on 2 meters, of course. KR6MR 759, K6MYC.
Yeah, okay, Mike. We've gone before. We've had 23 centimeters earlier in the evening. We might try it again. I don't know. But anyway, I will look for you tomorrow night. And KR6MR 73.
7-3, solid copy. Okay, you got motor boating on you, but you're solid copy, over.
Hey, Mike, WA6LOL.
Okay, and I hear WA6LOL also. Good evening, Dave. I'd forgotten about you probably got the station up and running. So if you take a little longer transmission, I'll see if I can get a good peek on you there, Dave. WA6LOL 756, K6MYC.
Yeah, 856, WA6LOL 856, so I'll talk here a little bit. Yeah, it seems like that 340 I watch on the YouTube there, and it seems like I hear you best when you're shooting about 340 there, so seems to be it, but anyway, well, I got and it's about maybe 10 feet higher than it was over on the other side of the property, but I don't have it pushed up quite yet. But anyway, I have to kind of straighten out everything and go through it and kind of redo everything now that I kind of banged it up getting it up there. So I shouldn't have put so much time into getting it just all perfect since I was going to bang it up again, but I didn't expect that. K6MYC, Bryant, WA6LOL, Sonora.
Okay, so the antenna's been moved, but it's still down low, is that it?
Yeah, it's been moved, but it's only about maybe 10 feet higher than it was, but it's still not up.
Well, I don't think you're any better. If anything, you lost a little bit, but that's hard to tell for sure because of the conditions. Everybody else is doing quite well, but I think you're not as stable, not as solid and as stable as you were, and I went back and forth carefully a couple of times. My heading is off. I'm off by about 10 degrees, so I've got to recalibrate this thing. I don't know how, but everything seems to be shifted to the west or to the north by about 10 degrees. So the reading that you're seeing is not the true one. You're probably closer to 340 where I should be for you, over.
Yeah, I kind of felt like it really wasn't quite as good as it was the other day from the other position. So I don't know. I'm actually clear of a tree or two, so it kind of surprises me. But I'll just get it right. Guys on the moon on 1296, but I didn't hear anybody. But I don't have an LNA on it yet, so I'll probably work on that tomorrow and everything. So yeah, pretty fun. K6MYC WA6LOL.
Yeah, okay, we'll get that LNA up there. You got I think, did you buy a bunch of those? You were going to send me one of those, weren't you, for $11 or whatever it was?
Yeah, I am, and I got them in.
but they do. I'll send you one. But the thing is it takes 5 volts instead of the normal 12. But that shouldn't be difficult. The nice thing is you can blow 3 up a day and it doesn't hurt you.
No, I just put a 5-volt regulator in there. That's not a problem. And input can still be 12 volts, and I just put a little 5-volt regulator in and on the chassis with it, and that you're off and running. A lot of the stuff is like that. It's just that the Chinese have left out the 5-volt regulator.
Yeah, they sure are great little things, and really good noise figure down on at 1296, and they're good up to like 6 gigs or something. So yeah, I didn't really feel like the antenna's really working as well since I got it up and over here, but the SWR is the same, though I have added about 30 feet of LMR 600 onto what I had when I was right outside the window here on my deck, the test bed there for it. So I don't know, that shouldn't make all that much difference, but I'll just keep moving along, and it should be better. It should get better when I push it up in the air, but I'm not going to do that for a while because I want to try and get everything all straightened out and working good. So anyway, I did hear AA6S when he turned the antenna around, and then I heard you, of course, good when you turned the antenna around this way, and that was about it. I think I heard AAJ there in Fresno before the net. So anyway, but seems like maybe it's conditions, but I was kind of hoping that it was going to work better. Since I'm up in the clear a little bit, I'm up a little higher than I'm in the clear too. So anyway, yeah, well, just keep working on it and see what I figure out here. K6MYC, WA6LOL.
Yeah, well, it's Q5, but it's still got this funny up and down signal strength. It's up and down, just like the antenna's wiggling or something in the wind, but I'm pretty sure that it isn't all that because it's too consistent. But certainly no better than what you had, but it could be just the added 30 feet of LMR 600 that taking you down just another a couple of dB, so that wouldn't surprise me. Anyway, 7.3 for now, and yeah, keep putching around with it and get it all sorted out there. I can use that other one. I'll get to it. If you send it down, I'll have it built into it. I need to get another 1296 antenna up here at the house, and I need to put it up with the preamp there. So I'll have a preamp here and at the house, and then I can make quick contact with 10 or 15 watts from the house. And when I get the solid-state amp back that is now down at W6QUI's place, and if I don't loan it out to anybody else, then I'll keep it myself for 100 watts in the house. Over.
Yeah, Mike. I got you too. I got myself 3 spares to replenish my spares, and I got you 2, so I'll send those off in tomorrow's mail. And then I was going to maybe give you a holler tomorrow sometime on the phone. I have some questions. I'm going to position that PQL amp right at the base of the antenna mast, and then I'll put and at the base of the antenna mast. Well, I'll talk to you. I had some questions about where to put the LNA, and you were talking about having one relay inside and one outside. But anyway, I'll ask you those questions tomorrow when I talk to you. So K6MYC Bryant, WA6LOL tomorrow.
Yeah, well, you want to put the LNA as close to you can as the output of the 4-port power divider. Over.
Yeah, so you can overcome all the coax loss. But if I put it up there, then I got to put a relay up there too.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, that's where you need the 60 dB relay that can handle the power. Over.
Okay, yeah. Well, that's what I got to kind of figure out. So I don't know, it seems like after I got really ill, like a COVID type thing, but I thought that I tested for COVID. It seems like after I came out of it here about a month ago, it seems like I really got bad brain fog. It's just really difficult figuring some simple things out. Difficult to walk and chew gum right now.
Yeah, well, maybe you get over that. I hope it isn't the leftovers of the COVID. Somebody was saying today, and I missed the program, he said, coming up after the break, I'm going to give you what you don't know about COVID. One of the things, it's a side effect that nobody knows about. But I didn't hear what it was. So hopefully it wasn't what you got. All right, 7-3. Let me get it up to Daniel before he goes away. And then we'll see you tomorrow. WA6LOL, K6MYC, clear. Anybody else before I go to Nevada? Over, over?
Good night, Mike.
Night. Okay. K6 Whiskey India Sugar. Go ahead a little bit more, Paul, and I'll zoom in on you.
Good evening, Mike. Whiskey India Sugar on the direct.
It's a very poor path, a lot of up and down QSB, and I'm only getting you about Q4. But Q5, for instantaneous signal strength, it's S1, but then it just goes away for the other half of the words. So it's not real good on this path tonight, Paul. Thanks for checking. K6WIS, K6MYC, over.
Okay, Mike.
Yeah, 7-3. Now, very, very strange QSB. Up and down, I'm getting every other word. Over. Yeah, 7-3. K6WIS, K6MYC, going to Nevada. Okay, Nevada, Nevada. Nevada, Nevada. Nevada, Nevada. KE7UQL, KE7 Uniform, Quebec, London, K6MYC. Over, over. I got you. That's Q3. Q3 because of heavy QSB. Q3 due to heavy QSB. Over, over. Yeah, I'm just not copying quite good enough, but good to hear you. You're pretty consistent, much better than in the contest. Much better signals than when we worked in the contest, Daniel. Thank you for being there this morning or this evening here. Hi. K6, KE7UQL, K6MYC. Trying to get a peek on you. Okay, 7-3. See you tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow, Daniel. KE7UQL, K6MYC will be clear. Rob, are you here? We got no Rob and no Aaron tonight.
I'm here. I picked up the wrong mic. KM6SR, just listening.
Oh, okay, because you haven't checked in to this point. I don't have you in the log here, over. You got Candy with you?
Yep, she's down doing something on the computer.
Okay, I guess I'll have to send you a copy of this, or have to get Matt to send this to you. You haven't, it's too long a list to give you here over.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty good. I've been listening the whole time, eating downstairs and stuff. I missed the first few minutes of the net, though.
Well, it was 727 and 800. And then just trying to think who else we got. We got QUI, but he couldn't hear me tonight.
Yeah, I heard from that point on pretty good, I think. Kerry was on, his Bodner thing was fighting with his radio, so that was making the sound warble. Had nothing to do with where he was pointing for his antenna. I heard him really loud here.
He was fighting with what, the Bodner thing?
Yeah. Stream down. Yes, the Bodner on his 1296, on his 9700 was fighting, and it was wobbling back and forth. Mine does it every once in a while. You just got to find the spot you can get it tuned in real good.
Yeah, well, he was being heard, believe it or not, he was being heard by Fred, KD6SOK in Cupertino, and also by Jim, WSB6JNN in East San Jose. Two of the most unlikely that would be hearing him, but he was being heard, all the warble and stuff. I don't know if he was probably readable enough to make a contact if it hadn't been for the warble over.
Oh yeah, he was very loud here. It's just kind of warbly, and I recognize that sound because that's what mine does when it acts up. KM6SR.
That's funny. He must have just had me on the first null. I think he was pointed toward the Bay Area, which would be to the west of me, and I must have been in the first side null because he was never strong here. He was always very weak. Oh, there's a DW. Hang on. There's 249. By golly, we got Richard. Roger, Richard. We hear you. Got your 249. Got your 249, Richard. Thanks very much for your persistence here. KD6BQ 249, K6MYC, Bozo Net. Over. Wow. I heard from very weak Rogers, I think. Okay. Boy, we got quite a list tonight, don't we?
24 so far. And did Jim get 52?
Yes, he got 52.
Okay, that's what I thought. I got him written down. Thanks, KM6SR.
What number did you say I doubled with you?
So far, 24.
Roger, you're coming up quite strong now, Richard. Quite good copy on CW. It's 5-1, 519, 519, 519. Over. Roger, solid copy. Great signal tonight, Richard. Thank you. KD6BQ, K6MYC. Here you're Rogers. Gotcha. Q3 on sideband, Richard. Q3 on sideband. I heard you say very nice signal tonight. Thank you. 7-3. I'm going to send you a copy. I'm going to have send a copy of this. I got way more than 24 here. You copy this CW, Rob?
No, I moved around where I think he should be, and I'm not hearing it.
Because he's just pounding away on CW. Pretty amazing for 8 watts, probably 5 at the antenna. Okay, I think we're done. The only people we've missed is K6MTS and N6BYH and WA6QA, WA6OIB. And of course K6US and Brittany weren't in here either. We got to have way over 30. Did Aaron have the stream on tonight?
Yep, he texted me to let him know when we were done.
Oh, okay. Well, we should check him in, at least him, for the stream. What do you think?
I don't know. That's up to you. You're the chief.
Well, I would check him in. Let's put in 1079. Okay. Let me go in before Matt goes to bed and have him take a picture of this. He drove all the way to Sacramento today, pick up an ATV that he was buying, a very special one. He's been looking for it for years. Finally found one, so he drove to Sacramento, and it was a hot deal, and he didn't want to miss out on it. So he's probably pooped out here. I'm going in, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, that sounds good. Yeah, when we found the one we couldn't find anywhere around here, we went all the way over to Salt Lake City, Utah.
I'll be darned. Well, I guess you got to jump on them when they show up.
Yep, this is one that wasn't on their records, but the guy went out to the warehouse and found it and called us back. So it was a 1-year-old model, and it was the right color that she wanted. The newer model had a different color, and it was a updated version of the one I had. So it was meant to be KM6SR.
Yeah, I'll be darned. That's great. Okay, 7-3. And we'll see you tomorrow. KM6SRR, this is K6MYC, Mike Bozo 47 and Delta Mike 07. Delta Bravo closing down the 1296.1 Bozo Net on June 16, 2026.
Okay, Mike, K6MYC, KM6SR 73, and good night to everyone on the net.